Hello Kiski area families, this is Dan Smith here to show you how you can sign up for parent-teacher conferences. The process has been used for several years, so I'm going to go through that in this little video. Step one is to access Skyward and go to Family Access, and at the top make sure you are looking at the student name. Once you have that child, then along the left you will come down to the Conferences tab, click on that, and it will bring up the conferences area. Beside your child's name and their school, you will see two tabs, View Scheduled Times and All Conferences. So when we're scheduling conferences, we're going to need the All Conferences. Once we have scheduled them, we will need the View Scheduled. So the first thing I'm going to do is click All Conferences. As conferences are set up by the teachers, you will see all of your child's teachers, and then it'll say a status, and it would say not yet scheduled, and you would click select a time. And when you click select a time, it would show you all available dates and times to meet with that teacher. And off to the right, you would look at the time slot you want, and you would hit select. Then a little box will pop up confirming this is the teacher that you intend to meet with on this date at this time for this student. And then down here there's a little box that says method, and it should by default say virtual. Now this one says in person because I have already changed it to say that. So if I were to select a different time, that box would pop up and it will say method virtual. And then for location, this is where by the date of the actual conferences, the URL address will appear. Okay, so if this is the time slot I want, I click Save. And now from my parent end, instead of looking at all conferences, and I would repeat that for all the other conferences I want, but then I would come over here to View Scheduled. And now it's telling me I have a conference scheduled, this date and time, that it is scheduled. This is also where, oh, I messed up the time, I need to change it. I can unschedule and schedule a different time from here. Or something came up that I'm no longer available on that date, I can unschedule myself right here. This is telling me which class and which teacher I am meeting with. Now this area under Method and Location is going to tell me whether I selected virtual or in person, but it's also where I can change that method. So right now this one is scheduled to virtual, and if I come over here and click in person, it will change to show me that this is now an in-person conference. I can change it back. You can go back and forth as many times as you need to, but as a family you need to make sure that you have made your final selection so that teachers have the opportunity to actually put the Google Meet links in here rather than just a placeholder that says Google Meet link. So on the day of conferences, if you're doing virtual conferences, this is where you would come, and this would be the URL address you would need to actually get in to the Meet with the teacher. And the last column over here is to add a meeting note. So if there's something in particular, something specific you as a family are hoping to talk to the teacher about, you can click this note, add a note, and then you can type in comments that the teacher will see that might give them some information about what you're hoping to find out or talk about as part of the conference. So I hope this information helps. Thanks for watching.